Hi, I am Lucas Naroka, and in this video I am going to describe you about ejaculate during sleep at night, any safe natural cure to prevent nightfall. Do you ejaculate during sleep at night? Well, many men ejaculate during sleep at night and it's perfectly fine as long as it's not frequent. Ejaculating during sleep is a natural process that happens in male body. You don't have to worry much if it is an occasional thing. You need to worry only when it's uncontrollable and frequent. Going through this almost every night is alarming, and in that case it's time for you to do something about this. However, you need to know more about this before you start trying medicines. You need to realize a simple fact that it's a common problem among teenagers. There is a reason why teenagers have this problem everywhere. When you hit puberty, your body goes through several physical, emotional, and hormonal changes. For the same, you are exposed to an overdose of hormones. And you are introduced to your sexuality for the first time. You might be curious to explore your sexuality. At the same time, body-produced semen. Some teenagers end up doing over-masturbation, and that can later result in a serious nightfall issue in their lives. For some others, the body just eliminates the excess semen during sleep. You might come to know of it only in the morning in most cases. However, this problem slowly disappears from their lives once they become adults. You need to start worry only if it stays with you even in your adulthood. Teenagers ejaculate during sleep at night. Why do teenagers ejaculate during sleep at night? In most cases, overmasturbation is the villain, as they indulge in self-pleasuring ways without knowing much about the consequences. Although it's natural and even recommended for you to do it at this age, many misuse this to a point where it becomes a serious issue in their later life. You need to realize the fact that anything in moderation is good, and it will backfire when you indulge in it beyond a certain point. The same goes for over self-pleasuring also. However, due to the lack of proper sex education, many end up misusing it. They never realize the fact that it can take a toll on your body and health. Mainly, it can leave you extremely tired. You may not have the energy to do anything. This can affect your studies and social life. And when you do it for several times without a gap, your body loses the natural ability to control the semen ejaculation. At this point, this may turn into a lifelong condition. What is the best way to deal with ejaculation during sleep at night? Well, you can always try some exercises at first. First and foremost, you can put a leash on your self-pleasuring ways, if that's what causes the problem. If that doesn't work, it's time for you to turn to the herbal medicines. As you know, we have been using herbal medicines for centuries to treat the problems relating to lovemaking. They can erase this problem without any side effect, and that's why you should try them. We advise you to try the extremely effective Cure and Vital M40 capsules to find a solution to this problem as soon as possible. Buy Cure and Vital M40 capsules from worldwideweb.infcurecapsules.com.